Hello, Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is your tarot and oracle reading for the week ahead whenever you are finding this. First card out for you is Storm Warning in reverse. This is actually a really positive message because it shows that there's been a situation that's been on your mind heavily that you've been worrying about a lot recently, and that is exiting your life at this time. And for a lot of you, this could be some sort of relationship trouble. I'm also seeing some sort of financial trouble. It just feels like difficult, challenging times generally are coming to a close this week, which is amazing. But in particular, I'm getting these visions of some sort of conversation that you need to have with someone or relationship issue that you've been facing with is completely coming to a close this week. So you're resolving it, you're talking about it. It's no longer something that's weighing heavily on your mind. And I feel like if there has been any anxieties or worries surrounding money or anything like that, I feel like that is also going to be rectified this week as well. The storm warning card in reverse does say, though, you're not out of the water just yet, or you're not out of the clear just yet. But you're on the right path, so keep doing what you're doing. Don't 100% let your guard down and be like, okay, well, it's going to resolve itself, so I don't need to do anything. Like, no, keep doing what you're doing to improve the situation, to work on the situation. You also have the void of course moon. Nothing will come of this situation. I think a lot of you, the issue that is in your life right now is that there is something that is out of alignment with you, with your soul, with your energy. And this could be like a certain relationship or friendship dynamic that you don't really like, and that may be what you need to talk about with someone. And that is like what's happening this week, and you're going to be out of, the confusing energies that make you worried. This could also be an element of your job or an element of your life that is just out of alignment. And nothing will come of continuing on this path with this energy, with this thing that's out of alignment. So I see that is what's being resolved this week. And then you have the message from your spirit guides: study. Okay, I don't know why I'm particularly seeing some of you may actually be teaching, or you may be taking on some sort of new course, new program of study. So either learning or teaching. I'm seeing both of them here, though. Spirit has its own special way of letting you know that it's time to study again. From time to time, it's important to go back and learn, whether that's learning old things in a new way or learning something totally new. This is an opportunity to expand your mind. Man, I'm not even a Taurus, but I've been feeling this energy too. I've been revisiting old books that have taught me so much. I've been reconnecting with my roots in shamanism and, just like rereading the basic introductions and basic concepts, but from a perspective of having already mastered those concepts. And it has really taught me a lot and re-inspired me. So it's never a bad thing to revisit the basics, to revisit what you already know from new eyes. And there's multiple ways you can do that. You can do that as a student, or you can do that through teaching and putting yourself in a perspective where you are handing this wisdom down to someone. And because of that, you're kind of seeing it from the beginner's lens again. In fact, I'm seeing that may actually be the case for some of you, where you're trying to teach someone something, and it doesn't have to be a super formal thing. Like, this could be you trying to get a friend or someone into something that you already know a lot about. And through trying to teach them things and help them understand better, you're revisiting these sort of basic concepts that you've already mastered, but like it just triggers such a huge inspiration within you. And it's just always so good to go back to the basics sometimes. And I think you're doing that through the lens of trying to teach someone, trying to show someone, trying to help them. So that is really interesting. We're going to get 6 cards, 2 rows of 3 to further elaborate on this week ahead. First card out is the 10 of Cups. Yes, yes. Happiness and peace being restored in your relationships. This is what I'm talking about, Taurus. Yes. We saw some sort of shisty energies in your relationships. Not like shisty, but more so just an issue, a personal issue that you may have been having with someone being resolved, being worked through. So peace and harmony being restored. I love that card. Ah, 2 of Cups. Oh my gosh, right next to that 10 of Cups. You've got to be kidding me, Taurus. First off, your relationships are just thriving right now. So hardcore this week. Oh my gosh. And it's so funny because I feel like there was an issue that you may have had with someone and you were really thinking to yourself, man, this might be the end. This might be the end of us. This might be the end of the peace between us. And you go back to the basics of communicating and your basic needs and wants and feelings, and you communicate that and you overcome and you restore this peace and happiness and harmony with the people around you, with the relationships in your life. Going back to the basics, man, like that's the theme of this reading, really. It changes everything, though. Oh my gosh. This is a really good week for love, for relationships, and happiness in that. Any confusing, worrisome situation when it comes to any of your relationships, friendships, family members, whatever, it is definitely being cleared up probably before this next week begins. So at the time that I am filming this, the intention is that this is for January 22nd to the 28th, 2024. However, I also set the intention that it's for whenever you find this. So this could apply to like the next week, the next 2 weeks for you guys. And man, oh man, I just really see things clearing up in your relationships. I'm so happy. Third card out is the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, wanting someone to see things from your perspective, wanting to teach someone something. I don't know why I keep coming back to that theme. There's this like soul urge within you to share your knowledge and your wisdom with others, and your close, intimate relationships may actually trigger this desire to share with others. I remember when I first started getting into astrology and tarot, like I just would not shut up about it to the people around me. But the problem was the people around me weren't into that stuff. And that's how I started this YouTube channel, or my other YouTube channel. Because I'm like, I just need to talk about this to someone. I just need to like do readings. And my friends are getting so sick of me talking about this. So I see that urge within you as well. And that is propelling you to sort of like look at things from a beginner's lens again and take on a more teacher type of role in your life, which is really fascinating. Seven of Pentacles in reverse also shows a little bit of frustration when paired with this nothing will come of this situation, the void of course moon. I really wonder if, again, it's like that thing that's out of alignment. I don't know what it is because it'll look different for all of you. But it's like a certain relationship dynamic or way of communicating, or even like an aspect or a habit that you have, like an aspect of your business or your career path or your education that you just really aren't vibing with, that you're not liking, or even just your routine, whatever. It's just out of alignment with you. So I feel like that is what needs to change this week. You'll know what it is. Second row of cards out. Fourth card is the Page of Swords. Yes, I am seeing a conversation, a new form of like communication and bonding with someone that will clear things up and restore this happiness. Again, I keep coming back to seeing things from the beginner's perspective. I do wonder if some of you are literally sharing your wisdom through like writing a book, teaching a course, or doing something like that. It feels very creative almost. So you may be starting a new project that involves sharing your wisdom and everything you've learned with other people, sharing your experiences with other people. And if it's not something like professional career-wise, this could also be just like sharing your experiences with your close friends and lovers and whatever the heck you got going on. And teaching them about you and, you know, how you work, how you operate, and what you're into. So that's really interesting. We have, you gotta be kidding me with this spread, Taurus. You got the 10 of Pentacles. Are you kidding me? Literally 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, 2 of Cups, right in between those two. Like, oh my gosh. I feel very strongly, Taurus, that a lot of you watching have met your person. Like, person you're gonna marry, spend the rest of your life with. A lot of you guys probably already are married, or spending your life with someone, happy family, happy home energy. And if that's the case, they're a really big part of this week ahead for you, and restoring balance and happiness in the home, not just with this person, but with your family as well. It's a holistic energy that it's like your vibration is changing. So everything around you is changing. I am seeing peace being restored with your blood relatives. Okay. Any resentment that you had towards them is clearing up, it feels like, and you're just like radically accepting them for who they are, which is amazing. And, you know, same thing with any close relationships you have, like just radically accepting people for who they are. And, you know, the irritations, the things that are out of alignment with you, that come through in your relationships, you're not approaching it from a place of, I want to change you anymore. You're approaching it from a place of, this is how you are, and I totally love and respect that. This is how I am. This is my needs and wants, and let's talk about it. Let's have a conversation about it. That's how you're approaching things, which is so much healthier and just restores so much respect and happiness and peace and love, which is great. I also see your finances improving as well. It really feels like a radical internal shift within you, and it changes everything in your life. And I've been feeling such a strong energy in this with so many people. Like, there's a huge collective shift going on right now, very positive collective shift. You also have the 7 of Cups in reverse. Right underneath that, 7 of Pentacles in reverse. So many ideas. Which one do I take? There is an element of letting go of certain things in your life that aren't working, certain habits in your life that aren't working, and bringing in the new ideas that you want to work on. And so it's just a matter of actually physically doing that in a practical way that I think is going to be on your headspace, this week. Like, okay, I have all these ideas. How am I going to implement them? Also, I have these things that I'm sort of getting this message from the universe, from my intuition to let go of or change because they're out of alignment with me. It's just a matter of putting those both into practice. Okay, I feel like that is the focus for you. So, very specific week ahead, very specific energy. This is a really positive week. I love this for you. Things are definitely improving in your relationships. A lot of you, I'm telling you, have found soulmate, like person you're spending the rest of your life with. If you're dating and you're single, like you're not yet in a relationship, like I think you may have found that person. Or will be soon finding that person if you're open to it. There's certainly new communication coming in that will bring the two of you closer together. If you already have that person in your life, you're coming closer together, okay? Which is just so beautiful. Issues clearing up, family improving, money improving. The only thing is, like, will you actually take the actions to let go of what you are recognizing you need to let go of and start taking action on the ideas that you have here. A lot of you have really good ideas at this time. Like I said, writing a book, starting a course, going back to school, something like that. And it's just a matter of actually doing it, okay? Thank you guys for joining me. Like this video, comment how it resonated down below, and subscribe to the channel if you've not already. Watch for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs to get the fullest overview of this week ahead. And if you want a personal reading with me one-on-one, the link to that is always in the description box, spiritpsychic.org. Thank you guys. Bye-bye.